Dear brother, I cannot tell what is become of my labours among that people. If all that my Lord builded by me be casten down, and the bottom be fallen out of the profession of that parish, and none stand by Christ, whose love I once preached as clearly and plainly as I could, though far below its worth and excellence, to that people, if so, how can I bear it? And if another make a foul harvest, where I have made a painful and honest sowing, it will not soon digest with me. But I know that his ways pass finding out. Yet my witness both within me and above me knoweth, and my pained breast upon the Lord's day at night, my desire to have had Christ awful and amiable and sweet to that people, is now my joy. It was my desire and aim to make Christ and them one. And if I see my hopes die in the bud, ere they bloom a little and come to no fruit, I die with grief. Oh, my God, seek not an account of the violence done to me by my brethren, whose salvation I love and desire. I pray that they and I be not heard as contrary parties in the day of our comparence before our judge in that process led by them against my ministry, which I received from Christ. I know that a little inch and less than the third part of this span length and handbreadth of time which is posting away will put me without the stroke, and above the reach of either brethren or foes. And it is a short-lasting injury done to me and to my pains in that part of my Lord's vineyard. Oh, how silly an advantage is my deprivation to men, seeing that my Lord Jesus hath many ways to recover his own losses, and is irresistible to compass his own glorious ends, that his lily may grow amongst thorns, and his little kingdom exalt himself, even under the swords and spears of contrary powers. But, my dear brother, go on in the strength of his rich grace, whom ye serve. Stand fast for Christ. Deliver the gospel off your hand, and your ministry to your master with a clean and undefiled conscience. Lose not a pin of Christ's tabernacle. Do not so much as pick with your nail at one board or border of the ark. Have no part or dealing upon any terms in a hoof. Exodus chapter 10, verse 26. In a closed window, Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. Or in a bowing of your knee, in casting down of the temple. But be a mourning and speaking witness against them who now ruin Zion. Our Master will be on us all now in a clap, ere ever we wit. That day will discover all our whites and our blacks concerning this controversy of poor oppressed Zion. Let us make our part of it good, that it may be able to abide the fire, when hay and stubble shall be burned to ashes. Nothing, I say, nothing but sound sanctification can abide the Lord's fan. I stand to my testimony that I preached often of Scotland. Lamentation, mourning, and woe abideth thee, O Scotland. Scotland, O Scotland, the fearful quarrel of a broken covenant standeth good with thy Lord. Now, remember my love to all my friends and to my parishioners, as if I named each of them particularly. I recommend you and God's people, committed by Christ to your trust, to the rich grace of our all-sufficient Lord. Remember my bonds. Praise my Lord, who beareth me up in my sufferings, as ye find occasion, according to the wisdom given you. Show our acquaintance what the Lord hath done to my soul. This I seek, not verily to hunt my own praise, but that my sweetest and dearest Master may be magnified in my sufferings. I rest. Yours, in his sweet Lord Jesus, Samuel Rutherford, Aberdeen, June the 16th, 1637.